Good afternoon from Mile High Stadium. Bob Martin and Larry Zimmer. The Denver Broncos in the playoffs and trying to get to the Super Bowl for the third time in 4 years. They face an interesting stumbling block in this first game. A Pittsburgh Steelers team back from the dead to be the hottest team in the AFC right now. But the Broncos were the hottest team in the AFC through all of the regular season, and they are heavy favorites to win today.
Indeed, this was not the same Steeler team the Broncos had crushed earlier by a score of 34-7.
To Hodge, and Hodge swings through there, cuts back to the left. He's still running over the 20, the 25, 30. He's going to break loose. Over the 40, the 45, trapped at the 50, and knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Merrill Hodge rushed for 100 first-half yards and added a touchdown, and Pittsburgh led 17-7. The Cinderella Steelers were serious with their intent to shock the world, and behind the playoffs' most surprising star, Pittsburgh controlled the ball for most of the first half. But with only 20 seconds left in the first half, a dose of mile-high magic brought the Steelers back to earth.
Over the 50, trying to run along the 50-yard line. Woods is chasing him. Jackson to the far side to the 45 and out of bounds at the 42. Jack the holder with 2 seconds to go in the half. Ball is down. Treadwell's kick is long enough, and it is good.
David Treadwell's field goal drew the Broncos to within 7 points. When early in the third quarter, Pittsburgh's game plan began breaking up.
Coming to the right side, he gets out to only the 43, driven back by Cragen as the ball loose. Do we have the first turnover? Yes. Tyrone Braxton comes up with it.
The Steelers committed the first turnover of the game, and like veterans of playoff wars, Denver took advantage of the opportunity and exploited one-on-one coverage.
Throw on first down, pumps it, and throws it long, and it's wide open for a touchdown. Just that quick, and the Broncos get it to Vance Johnson.
The surprising Steelers answered Vance Johnson's touchdown with a pair of field goals to regain the lead. So, trailing 23-17 with 7 minutes 6 seconds remaining in the game, the Broncos began their final drive.
Handoff is to Humphrey, back to Elway on the flea flicker. And the throw up the near side for Vance makes the catch.
It was nothing like the drive in Cleveland 3 years ago, but it was dramatic enough to stand on its own in the back pages of Denver playoff history.
No motion, handoff, Brett dives, scores! Broncos lead for the first time. Denver 24, Pittsburgh 23.
And his crowd is going berserk at Mile High Stadium.
Finally, then, the loudest fans in the NFL played their part in the victory.
Now he's signaling to his club. Brings lips in motion. Calls for the ball. Snap is a little low. The ball's loose. Picked up by Hodge, and a big pile-up. The Broncos recover the fumble.
Broncos president Pat Bowlen was in his usual spot on the sidelines and watched his team's fourth quarter comeback earn them a return to the AFC Championship game for the third time in 4 years.